Hi traders, Forex Nelson is back with another 2 trades. Love doing the pound pairs with all the news and whatnot going on in Britain and the Brexit, and you got to be very careful because there's a lot of volatility. I love volatility because that's where I get my pips real quick. Today's date is March the 12th. And I did a couple of trades, both a pound CAD, which did not move as much as I was hoping for, and of course the pound New Zealand, which moved more. Now I've only been trading for 20 minutes. It's not even 9 o'clock yet, and I got in at 8:33. So I took the 2 trades, got in right at this cursor. I was hoping for it to go back down to the bottom. But you got to trade what you see and take what the market will give you. So, and just be careful of the high volatility with the pound pairs. So anyhow, I got in at this cursor and I closed it out with about 8 pips. As you can see right there, 8 pips. I'm glad I got out because I would be negative right now. This is why I have a very high success rate. I get in. If I don't like what's happening, I close the trade. I'd rather get 8 pips than right now. If I was in the trade, I would be losing. I'd be losing almost 10 pips, 11 pips. Now there will be people or coaches and mentors who will be telling you you cannot scalp. Well, if you know how to scalp, you can make a killing in this market. You know, what's wrong with trading for 20 minutes and making some pips, and as you can see down at the bottom, almost $4,000. So I'm here to tell you, once you master it, like I've done, took me a few years to master it, but once you get good at it, then all you do is you add more lots. My trading every day is exactly like this. Very few losers. Lucky if I get 1 out of 10 is a loser. And if it's a loser, it's always within 20 pips. Sometimes it's only 10 pips. If I don't like what's going on, then I'll just close the trade. So anyhow, that covered for the pound CAD. Let's try the pound New Zealand. Same thing. I got in at 8:33 and I closed it out at exactly 15 minutes later. So with it, trading today is done and over with before 9 a.m. Exactly the way I like it. Many times I'm done trading before the average guy even sits down at his desk job, and he's got to put in a grueling 8 hours. Sometimes it's only 20-30 minutes and I'm done. Love trading. So I got in at this cursor right around 8:33 to be precise. And I closed out the trade right here with 56 pips. And that gives a grand total of 64 pips. If I'm not mistaken, that's exactly what I got yesterday. And anytime I can get 50 pips, just like it says on my Skype, 50 pips a day is a good day. Not that I try to get 50 pips every day, but lately with these pound pairs, it's been pumping it out. So the pip trigger producing another successful day with almost $4,000. As I said, I'm happy with that. Not sure if I'm going to trade anymore, as shortly I have to talk to a trader who's interested in getting the pip trigger and have to help him along with that. So if your trading is not up to par, and if you wish to be more successful trading, I suggest you get your hands on the pip trigger. And if you want to do that, please look right below this video and you'll see a write-up similar to this. It's a pip trigger full package, which I do charge $250. It has well over 20 gigabytes of training. I spent a year and a half putting all these training videos together. There's 360 training videos for my pip trigger system, and there are many ways to trade, and I go into detail how to trade many different ways. So I have my main pip trigger, which I could sell by itself. But as I was building the pip trigger, I came across a bunch of systems, so I just kept them within the pip trigger family. So you buy one and I give you 12 versions of my pip trigger. It works out to $20 a system. It's pretty cheap. Now you do get 15 templates along with 21 custom indicators and 4 meters. I love all 4 meters, but I have my favorite. It's the one that you see me using on a daily basis. You have to use a meter. It makes trading 10 times more easier. If you want to get a much higher success ratio, make sure you get a meter. But you also have to know how to work the meter. And it took me many years to figure out how to work it. Even with coaches telling me, I still struggled with it. But you know, after you do enough chart time and enough trades, eventually all the pieces of the puzzle will come together and you'll see a nice clear picture and you will start to find success at trading. Traders all over the world, including me, get it wrong. You buy one system and then you think it's going to work. Well, it's going to take more than one system. That's why I give 12 systems. So hopefully one of them with a lot of education. It's the education that you need. So you must get the education and a lot of it and do the homework. Can't become a doctor or lawyer in 30 days, so don't expect to become a successful trader in 30 days. There's a lot of things that you have to learn. And I do teach. Every one of my videos, you'll learn some tips and tricks on how to become a better trader. And this is exactly what you need to succeed. Now, of course, there's a lot of PDF books and Word documents for you traders who like to read. And I threw in 20 bonus videos, which will complement the pip trigger. I find it has high value, and I'm sure you will too. And don't forget the $1 Million Trade Plan. That's where you take $1,000 and in 10 months, less than 1 year, you turn that into $1 million. And all you need is one trade daily, just one trade with 10 pips. As soon as you got your 10 pips, you close the trade and go golfing or whatever you want to do. I showed you today how I got 64 pips in 15 minutes. So certainly it's a great trading plan if you so desire, want to go down that road. And that's for traders who have smaller accounts and you want to grow it super fast. So anyhow, if you have any questions about the pip trigger and or the $1 Million Trade Plan, and if you want, I'll give you a free session, like no time limit. Obviously I don't want to talk 10 hours, but you know, if you want a free session, I'll answer all your questions and show you more stuff on the pip trigger through Skype screen sharing. You can call me directly if you live close enough. Here's my cell. And or you can shoot me an email if you live too far. And Skype, you can be anywhere in the world. And we can do that Skype screen sharing. So that just about wraps up this video. And if you do have any questions, just get in touch with me. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, good luck with your trading.